What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at my Majin Buu Saga Extreme Super Battle Road no item run here. We are actually rocking a 200% leader. So we have got the Int Majin Vegeta's 200% team here. Only a few of the units are actually getting access to the 200% portion of the leader skill. None of the units you see on rotation here, because you need gifted warriors. So it's just going to be the leaders and then the AGL, Goten, and Trunks. And everyone else is just getting 170% to Majin Buu Saga. But it is a full 170%, so we are still rocking a solid amount of HP here, rather than having like a 130% to the HP. It's 170% across the board, right? So our rotations starting out aren't the best here. We do want to try and have the two Ultimate Gohans linked up together. They are going to be our, essentially our strongest like defensive rotation, right? Having the guard and everything, and they're going to link up amazingly together. And then on the other rotation, we're probably going to have one of the Majin Vegetas. We will see who I end up bringing with him. I actually don't remember how I set that up. So out the gate here, we are doing decently. Gohan is going to guard that attack, so we don't take any damage from it. Remember, he has the high chance to guard, but obviously if it's a physical unit, it's a guaranteed guard. So then his guard will be active. And now his guard will be active for the next 4 turns. On top of the defense that he gets is going to be very, very impressive. So we were able to see a stun from Super Saiyan 3 Goku there. Unfortunately, no stun from Kid Buu, but Kid Buu's passive ability to heal 20% HP just proc there. So any turn that he takes a hit, he's going to be healing us up 20%. Okay, so the downside with this Goten and Trunks is they don't link up very well with this team at all. But we did need a Trunks on the team in general, because it's going to allow Majin Vegeta to get the portion of his passive skill that allows him to have an extra 30% damage reduction. And that's going to proc for both of the Majin Vegetas. So this was a very, very icky turn as far as key goes. Neither of the Majin Vegetas were able to select their 6 orbs in order to get the extra 20% damage reduction, which would put them at a total of 50%, which is, you know, the idea. We're going to want to have that moving forward. So luckily one of the enemies was stunned, so we didn't have to worry about taking too many attacks this turn anyway. But yeah, this definitely could have been looking a little better than it was. So yeah, that was a very, very unfortunate turn, but our rotations aren't set up well enough yet. So we just kind of had to bear through it. And now here we have the two Ultimate Gohans linked up together, which is very nice. Now we should start seeing some more damage roll in. And, okay, so it looks like we focus everything on the Goku here to try and take him out this turn. And that way we'll just have the Vegeta left over, which works out well because we're going to have Int Majin Vegeta on the next rotation. So if we have the Tech Majin Vegeta attacking, that'll be good, because we'll have type advantage on top of the damage reduction that we're getting. Alright, so Gohan's additional was able to actually finish off the Goku there, which is nice because then that means Super Saiyan 3 Goku gets more attacks against this Majin Vegeta. Unfortunately, he only gets 1 additional normal there, so that is a little bit rough. I would have liked to see more from him. Okay, so this is a lot better of a turn for Majin Vegeta. He is going to be getting definitely his 6 orbs, and quite a bit of healing there too, because we had a lot of type orbs. And it looks like type orbs all around, so we saw quite a bit of healing there. And if Kid Buu doesn't stun or finish off this enemy, then we will definitely be up to full HP by the end of, or by the start of the next turn, because he'll give us that 20%. Okay, so with 50% damage reduction and type advantage and the defense raise from his super attack, we were definitely going to tank that for double digits, so that is very, very good. This turn was a much better example of what Majin Vegeta should be looking like on this team than the last one. Alright, so unfortunately Kid Buu does actually get a stun there, which only sucks because we won't get his heal off because he wasn't attacked during this turn. But that's okay, because we are at practically full HP anyway, so it doesn't make the biggest difference. Still, in these no item runs, you never know what can happen, so I will take any ounce of HP I can get. Looks like we're down about 8% there. Alright, so we've got our Ultimate Gohans here starting out. And then Majin Vegeta there at the end. I'm going to want to be careful how I select all these orbs. That way I can make sure Majin Vegeta gets 6 orbs. Because if he does, he'll have his 50% damage reduction, and then he should be able to tank beautifully at the end there. Okay, so that is going to work out great. I can go ahead and just keep selecting these orbs off to the left side, allowing Majin Vegeta to select all these orbs as he needs to. And we still have quite a few orbs saved over for the next turn as well. So it looks like the Majin Vegeta at the beginning of the next rotation is going to get quite a few orbs as well. That is pretty much the biggest struggle with this team, is making sure that the Majin Vegeta gets fed. Because if he doesn't, then he's a defensive liability, and we can't have that. We need him to be a defensive monster for us. Looks like we're gonna be in this second phase for quite a few turns here. We're not doing the most damage to the enemies, but we are tanking beautifully, as I thought we would. But yeah, the Ultimate Gohans are going to be building up their attack, so we'll be doing more and more damage as the turns go on. So it makes the most sense to put Majin Vegeta in the second slot there. Only because there's so many attacks there and he can tank well, but the problem is the 6 orbs that he needs to collect. In order to make sure that he can get his 6 orbs and everybody can super attack, that's where I'm struggling here right now because the board is looking very colorful. So unfortunately we are unable to get a super attack with Kid Buu here. Yeah, just kind of a rough situation. So we're just going to have to pray for the additional attack and hope for the best there. Looks like we will be able to get a super attack with Goku, though, so that's nice. Especially considering he has type advantage over that Gohan. I really wanted him to be able to get a super attack there. Because if he's able to do 2 or 3 additionals, then that Gohan could die. I mean, he's rocking 50% HP right now. So I think we could have what it takes to finish him off. And then luckily Kid Buu gets an additional super here. Are we able to get the stun, though? Both Kid Buu and Super Saiyan 3 Goku are going to have a stun chance here. So we are able to stun Piccolo, which is nice. So he's not going to be doing any damage there to Goku at the end. And then Kid Buu is tanking decently enough because he's going to provide that 20% heal at the end, remember? So all of those little chip damages that we were taking are no big deal because we're just going to get all that healed back up and more at the end of the turn. We do get another additional super. Was that enough to finish off Gohan, though? We'll see, we'll see. And we get a critical hit. It's not quite enough, but we were able to stun him. So, we've got 2 stunned enemies at the moment. That is very, very nice. And I imagine both of them are going to be dead by the end of this turn, so that is not too bad at all. I think it would make the most sense for Tech Ultimate Gohan to attack the Ultimate Gohan enemy, and then for the SCR Ultimate Gohan to attack Piccolo, and then we'll have the AGL Goten and Trunks attack the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. That way we've got the most type advantage dishing out. We'll make sure that the 2 stunned enemies are dead by the end of the rotation, and then we'll only have the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks to worry about. Should make it pretty easy peasy to get through this second fight here. The extra buff with the 200% on the leader skill definitely could be helpful. But there really were just no other good Vegeta cards that I wanted to bring. I think this build works the best for it, honestly. Alright, and there we got lucky enough to pop a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. That's going to provide the most attack and defense for them. You can see they almost one-shot Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks there. That is pretty impressive to see by them. So here I was actually just double checking what the active skill did. So it is going to be his final explosion attack, which is actually going to sacrifice 18% HP. So I don't think I opted to do that. I think I opted to just skip that because I didn't want to sacrifice the HP. We wouldn't have had a chance to heal it back with Kid Buu either, because we would have ended the fight. And then we would have been down 18% HP going into the final fight. I also wanted to select a couple more type orbs to be able to fill up the Dokkan gauge just a little bit more before we go into that final fight. And it paid off for us, because we didn't take any damage there. We didn't get super attacked or anything. Which we could have taken some damage because we didn't get 6 orbs. We were only able to get 5, so he didn't get his additional damage reduction this turn. Alright, so we are looking very good now. We're about to pop a Dokkan attack, maybe 1 or 2 more turns here. And we are in this final phase. The good thing about this final phase is it's against one enemy. We're only facing this Vegito. So if Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Kid Buu are able to stun him for us, then everyone's safe, because we only have the one enemy to worry about. That is the benefit here. It's also good that we were able to save the Dokkan attack for this final phase, because this guy has so much HP. He is going to be alive for dumb long, so it's a good thing that we're able to get the Dokkan attack. And we're able to get the Dokkan attack with someone that has type advantage as well, so that is going to help out greatly. He's also getting his additional attack buff for the turn, because he got attacked before... he received an attack before super attacking, so he will get an extra little attack buff there. It's unfortunate that it is turn 1 though, so he hasn't had a chance to stack his attack and defense yet. But there we are still doing a decent chunk of damage, but you can see with the full-blown Dokkan attack how little damage that did to his overall health. Yeah, this guy is just going to be alive for years. And it's a good thing we were able to get a critical hit there, too, because if that wasn't a crit with the type disadvantage, we would have done 0. Like, 0 damage to him. But the STR Ultimate Gohan's defense is very impressive. After he Easy A's, we didn't even end up guarding there. He has that high chance to guard. We didn't end up guarding, but he was still able to tank decently. Okay, so unfortunately no stuns coming from Super Saiyan 3 Goku there. And we are getting super attacked with him too. So we're definitely going to be taking a little bit. Or a lot bit. Wow. But the Dokkan attack heals us up. So that was like the most opportune time for that to happen. Because the Dokkan attack was able to heal us back all of that damage we just took. So it's as if it never happened. That could not have been timed better. Okay, so we were able to get the 6 orbs from Majin Vegeta, so he has got his 50% damage reduction. He should be safe for the turn. And then, really the only unit I'm worried about here is Kid Buu. Kid Buu could take quite a bit of damage if he doesn't manage to get a stun off, so I am really, really hoping that he is able to stun for us. Okay, so no stun there. Is he able to get an additional super? No. Okay, yeah. So it looks like we're going to be taking a little bit of damage here. Yeah, quite a bit. He will give us the 20% heal at the end of the turn, but it looks like we take a lot more than 20%. So we're definitely not going to be at full HP starting next turn. And yeah, Goten and Trunks are definitely going to take a little bit of damage too. Oh no, okay, it looks like they were able to tank decently. That's nice, that's nice. Yeah, so we're back up to like 70% HP here. I can't remember how I set up this rotation, if I opted to put Majin Vegeta up front or not. I probably should have because of all those type orbs. But yeah, I think we go ahead and select these. Do I put him? Okay, yeah. So it looks like I did opt to put him up front there. I'm okay breaking up the rotations at this point because the fight is almost over. And then there, we're able to get so many type orbs here. We basically healed ourselves back to full. That was the main idea with the turn, with all of those type orbs we had available, so. And then here we got lucky, because he has 50% damage reduction, so we didn't take that much damage. Though, I think we would have probably taken less with the Ultimate Gohan, because he has type advantage and guard, and his defense was like twice as high. So we probably would have taken less there. But that's okay. We still have enough HP to work with that we're not going to be dead or anything, so we should be okay for the time being. Alright, and we've got STR Ultimate Gohan going in here, doing basically no damage because he doesn't critical hit for us. But his defense is looking very nice, so he is tanking very well for us. And finally, we are able to transform into Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, which is really, really nice. Our HP has been so high throughout this event that he hasn't had a chance to proc that. So, cool to finally see him coming out and joining the show. So then there, I go ahead and opt to put him in slot 1. I am just trying to figure out how to get the most type orbs here to heal up as much as we can. So that's clutch that we're able to get 6 type orbs, same type orbs for Vegeta there. So we get a little bit of healing, and then all those STR orbs for Buu as well. I guess the only worrisome thing would have been Buu in the last slot and all those attacks, but we end up stunning with Super Saiyan 3 Goku anyway, so now we're taking no damage for the entire rotation. Though I was pretty much banking on us being able to wipe him out before the end of that last slot anyway, but I suppose that could have been very treacherous for us if it didn't happen. So here we are able to get the win, and that is Majin Buu Saga. Extreme Super Battle Road, no itemed. Pretty effortlessly, I might add. Oh, okay, it looks like we just have a smidgen of HP left. So it's actually a really good thing that the Super Saiyan 3 Goku stunned him, because it looks like Kid Buu would have taken all those attacks and we would have died. So I definitely dropped my guard too early when I was doing this, and I should have been paying attention for one more turn. We go ahead and transform Ultimate Gohan here, because why not? It's about to be the end of the fight anyway. The enemy's stunned, so we're not taking any damage or anything. We might as well give him some glory, let him get a super attack off before the end here. I'm not sure why I was playing around with the orb so much. Maybe I forgot that he was stunned, and I just wanted to be sure not to die or something, just in case. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. That is how we got the no item run here. If you guys enjoyed what you saw today, then consider coming and being a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying our best to get to 77 subscribers by the end of the 7-year anniversary here. So, you know, smack that red subscribe button. That would help me out greatly. I would much appreciate it. And yeah, that is going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.